All right, rolling with my man here who's a tricky, savvy purple belt. He immediately tries to pass my half guard by facing my legs and turning, but he doesn't control my far side underhook. He doesn't have me flat. I'm on my side. So basically, this just puts me in half guard. I try to go to octopus guard, but he successfully cross faces me. Because he's cross facing me so hard, I'm able to recover closed guard, full guard. And now he's leaning pressure into me, and from my perspective, people get panicked in this position sometimes. I feel like this is fantastic. If someone's in your guard and they're pressuring into you like this, you're cooking them. It is a matter of time if you keep climbing your legs up slowly and off balancing and working to get a good grip on their arm and keeping their posture down. This is what you need to attack somebody from the fucking guard, man. So like for me, this is beautiful. I'm loving this. I think he thinks he's putting pressure on me, but like that's just not how my brain processes it. So I'm slowly getting control of one of his arms. I'm looking for an opportunity when I can shoot a triangle or an armbar. But if it's like a vulnerable one, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do one where he uses my attack to pass. So I've got control of an arm, right? I'm looking to go to the clamp guard, and then eventually he postures up. So then I go to a K guard, and I use that to end up sweeping. I make a half-hearted attempt at a knee bar, but he slips the knee line, so I just use it to get up. You can use leg entanglements for sweeps. That's actually mostly what I do them for. And then we're battling back and forth. I'm in his top half guard for a while. I go to 3/4 mount. He gets me back into half guard at one point, I think. But basically, I'm waiting for a moment when I can either transition to full mount, or now that he's pinned in half guard, if I can trap one of his legs or trap his shin against my belly, boom, right there. That's when I can circle around quickly, boom. Now I'm on side control. Now I've got a cradle anchoring around his head and arm. And now from side control, I can go from here to knee on belly to mount, which I'm about to do, I think. And this is, I've got him thinking I'm going to do a head and arm triangle, and he's defending a head and arm triangle. And I am kind of doing that. But what I'm adding to it is this no-gi Ezekiel choke. And this is what makes him tap. It's the Ezekiel choke, right? Just like the guy in the photo. There's a special technique to make it work properly, but that's the key here. You can do it even with the head and arm triangle. And next round, I'm moving immediately into X guard to start a leg entanglement to get into cross ashi or something. He gets off balanced and he basically gives up the sweep, which is probably smarter than getting leg entangled. And so he's trying to work guard now. I've got one leg pinned and he switches to rubber guard. I think I've said this in previous rolls, but when someone goes to rubber guard and you have one of their legs pinned, it's kind of like a matter of time until you get side control. So here I've already passed his guard and he's still hanging on to the rubber guard, but I've got side control basically. So now I'm just waiting to consolidate the pass. I get this gift wrap grip, super controlling. From here, depending on how he rolls, I can take the back or go to mount or go to armbar. Lots of options, and then the timer basically goes out. It's a great round.